Hello. It's Saturday, the 21st. I don't think I got around to doing a devotional yesterday, but I apologize. I went to look at the van that I'm probably getting, and so keep praying that things move forward. And um, if that works out, I may be able to go next weekend to Denver. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to read this one, Letting God, Christian Meditations for Recovering Persons by A. Philip Parham. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. John 15:12. Henry Ward Beecher once wrote, "We ask the leaf, are you complete in yourself? And the leaf answers, no, my life is in the branches. We ask the branch, and the branch answers, no, my life is in the root. And it answers, no, my life is in the trunk. And the branches and the leaves, keep the branches bare of leaves, and I shall die. And so it is with the great tree of being. Nothing is completely and merely individual. Why not seek complete recovery in ourselves? We don't know why. We just know it does not work. St. Paul said, none of us lives to himself. Romans 14:7. No man is an island. We may not want to go to meetings, work, and walk the 12 steps and share our life with others, but we must. There is no other way to recover and keep on recovering. We cannot hold on to God's presence alone. We cannot recover alone. We are like bees. A beekeeper cannot keep a bee, only bees. The production of honey requires many bees. The production of sobriety and serenity requires many people. The famous singer Marian Anderson was asked why she says, one does, and we do, instead of I do. She said, because the longer one lives, the more one realizes that there is no particular thing that you can do alone. There are so many people, those who wrote the music, those who made the piano and the accompanist plays, the accompanist who lends support to the performance. To go out without any of these, to stand on your own, even the air you breathe is not your own. So the I is very small indeed. Isn't it the same in recovery? Lord, thank you for all those who enrich my recovery, those who gave me the 12 steps, those within the big book, my sponsors, my group, my friends, my life. Amen. That's why I say, I'm gonna go go after it again. So yeah, you you can't, like, people were talking about, even my sister-in-law liked the movie, and we almost watched it. The movie, not Stranded, with Tom Hanks stuck on the island. Castaway. Castaway. But I actually have this thing because Joyce and I were watching something on the Titanic, about the Titanic, and I'm like, it's so sad. And I was just like, I don't like watching the movie because I don't like watching things where people are trapped underwater. And so And Joyce was thinking of watching the movie Castaway, and she was like, "Oh, it's okay. We don't have to watch that because there's the part where the plane goes down and he's trapped." But you know, I can understand why people like that movie. I guess in a way, I don't know the human spirit and how strong he is and everything. But and all movies are like this. That would never have happened. He could not have survived alone, like the loneliness. I know he made, like, he kind of went crazy, really. Made the ball a person, like the ball was his companion. And also the movie, and it was funny, it was one that Mohammed picked for us to watch, because Mohammed, my green card guy, yeah, that's one of the way he wooed me. He would take me out to eat. The man at my Airbnb for a month, he would take me out to eat, and we would watch movies on the weekend together. And that was one he picked, The Martian. He would not have survived. He was injured too. He would not have survived on Mars alone. Come come on, no. He would have died. How many years? No. I mean, it makes a good movie, yeah, but no, it wouldn't. It would not. It would not have happened. It would not. We can't survive with each other, and that's the thing why it's so devastating when people are bullied, and usually it's a group of people bullying you. It's a group of people that are rejecting you and bullying you. And because people need people, and people, as much as you say it, and yeah, I am more secure in myself, and you know I know that everybody's not going to like me, but when a whole group of people that you thought was nice and kind and were your friends rejects you, and you become an outcast from that group, it's not easy, okay? It's not easy. And yeah, it's why, like, thanks, y'all. Red's even more of a badass now. I will survive. But yeah, people do need people. But it's difficult because not everybody's going to like you. And but to be rejected and used to be needed for survival. I mean, think about it. In the old days, and some of the teachers on YouTube teach about this, it used to be, you had to be accepted by your tribe, because if they cast you out and you're alone, you're going to die, because you're dependent on these other people for food, for shelter, for, you know, just like, think if a child, that's why you have the instinct, the mother instinct, the father instinct to care for that little baby, because if that baby's on its own, it's going to die. I mean, it's the same that even with, grown people, you have to have your tribe. You have to have people. And I am kind of an introvert. I was watching Paper Crane of Hope, and I didn't realize until quite recently that I am an introvert, and I do need time alone. But you know, not all the time. And I'm just like I'm human. I'm just like everybody else, but people need people. People need people. And yeah, I really like the verse from that one about that's the great commandment, that you love one another. When Jesus was asked what's the great commandment, he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Those are the two great commandments, because we need each other. So, and people, some people, they have YouTube channels and are touting how, talking about their favorite movies and being so independent and self-sufficient. You're dependent on all your those YouTube followers. Oh, community and love. You know, where would you wouldn't have a channel without those people. So go ahead, get stranded on an island somewhere. You won't have a YouTube channel. You'd be off grid. Just saying. Okay. Kind of got off on a tangent. But hey, the devotional led me there. Love you guys. Bye.